Welcome once again to the Wozcast. This is Baccar Wozat, and he says hi. Today, we are already wearing the bread, and we are already putting on the iron helmet, and we would like to put a block of coal coke on our head. This is the new setup. The new setup is a little bit different. Let's see what we got here. That's still going. We got tons of stuff. Hasn't overloaded into the other 2 or 4 yet, and we've been moving coal coke, and we just took a whole bunch of them off. We had 3, now we've added 3 more, we got 6. Now this is a complicated setup. See, originally I had 3 by 2 in a rectangle like this. And when I did that, I had one here, a kinesis pipe, and and then another one of those there, and it went to there. And that looks fine. It looks like it all should work. It all goes there, and then when it goes there, it goes in there. Doesn't do that. What it does is it starts going round and round and round and round and round, and the energy never leaves. It just builds up. and then it kind of peters out, and it's like very rarely does it actually go in the quarry. So the thing was going too slowly. So I realized that what we have to have is we have to have one where there's only one possible. There's like you can go from there into there and there into there, but it's pretty much not going to go too far, and then it just goes from there into there most of the time. And so this worked. This isn't the most ideal thing. This could be more ideal if we had some down there, perhaps, but we're not going to do that. As a result, I don't want to accidentally fall off here. As a result, we've gone down to something like 159. It's getting close to 128 now. And it's amazing that this is only about halfway down. I know, I think I made it too high up here. That happens. And so we're going to put these back, and that's the problem, is we have to use 6 of these at once, and it goes really quickly. But I don't know that it's actually faster or if it just uses the thing up faster. I mean, what's the ratio? I mean, it goes faster, but it uses up the fuel faster as well. So I'm not sure what we're doing. Okay, last episode, or maybe it was the episode before that, I made one of these, and I made all these crazy pathways. That's one. Crazy railway, there's one down there. We made this, and we put it up higher, and it's still broke. I don't know what to do. I was thinking maybe we put obsidian there, but then obsidian will do the same thing. It'll get broken. I really value the dirt of this place, but never mind that. These are all done, and we've already got like 58 blocks, so don't have to worry about that. And there's that one that goes all the way down there. We've made that as well at the end of an earlier episode, and it was okay, and I don't need to go down there. Still no carrots, still no potatoes. Got cows, got sheep. Not a problem there. Let's see, what else have we done? What's going on here? Nothing there. Okay. Alright, this is complicated. I set this up so this would go up and over and then down, and then it has to go to the right to go back in there. Now it's slowed down because it takes a very long time to go that way. And sometimes it gets turned around. That goes up here, and then it goes that way. And so this takes longer to empty out, and that's a very bad thing. What would be better is if we had both of them going into another chest, like temporarily, and then from there it could go out. But I really don't want to mess with that right now. Let's see, I had to move the architect's saw bench because this wasn't working, so I had this set up like this. We'll get to that in a second. But so now stuff comes out there, and then it goes down. Let's see, blue. Yeah, blue is... No, it's black. I'm sorry. Black is when there's nothing. So it just goes down that way. I couldn't do any gold pipes there, though, because they all had to be going a specific direction. That has to go down and not into these guys. Down, 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 down. And then that has to go forward into that. And it had to go there. We couldn't have it touch any of the other ones. It just has to do it this way. But for yellow, I realized we needed the dust. Now, that's the complicated thing. Shortly after the last episode, I said, well, we were making dust with this thing. This copper dust. And then it puts it in there, and then it moves it over there, and then it moves it back here, and then what it does is there's 2 places the dust can go. Some dust will go the yellow route, and some dust will go the white route. Yellow route goes this way and then down into there and then into there. That's regular. The other dust goes up and over. And now it goes into here, the energized smelter, where it turns into ingots. So now we've half of what we make are ingots and half of what we make are dust. And that's perfectly fine because it's like 2x ore, but it's really like 1.5x ore. So if we ever need more ore but we don't have it, we can just take the dust from these positions. We've only got 6 right now. And we got seeds because we have, as I said before, we use seeds to check on these things. Oh, these are all done. But yeah, we've got a bunch of other things being worked on. Okay, so no sooner had I started working on a second solar generator, everything was going extra slowly. So I was like, we got to make a second solar generator. And I looked straight up, and there were... I want to look whenever... Yep, there's the copper dust back again. And there's the ingot. Looks like a clay ingot, but never mind. And so, yeah, there was tree branches in there. So, tree branches up there. So what I did was I made these nice little column so that the tree branches cannot go there because this is in the way. Theoretically, that should work. Although I'm standing on it, it should be a problem. But anyway, I made a second solar generator because why not? Why not? And now it's all the time very, very fast. I made a second pillar. And you can't travel in between the pillars, which is good. So now we have a very, very fast and very full up bunch of mechanisms. And now we can start on the 3x ore. But I think I want to wait about the 3x ore until we have access to more stuff. So I'm working on the next thing, which is the proper sorting. Ugh, I know. This is ridiculous. This is all over the place. Iron pipes goes into there. No, we already talked about that. What's the other one? Everything is in the way of everything else, so it's hard to keep track of things. And we started working on 2 things here. We turned that into a diamond chest. So now we'll be able to move that stuff down there instead of this over here. And while I was making this, I accidentally broke this. And so I don't know if I got all the cobblestone back. Some of it might have been lost. So it's up to 295 though. It was in the 250s when I put it back. Okay, so this is going to go into the crafting area, which has to go up like this, which is kind of annoying. But there was just no way to do this properly. Well, there was, but I didn't want to talk about it. And what we got here is we got cobblestone going to these 3, and typical. You know I do this almost every time I have these devices. This will be something else, and this will be something else. And we haven't focused on that yet because we haven't done anything about that yet. But the idea is that when it's all done, it'll be put into hoppers, and the hoppers, we'll probably have the hoppers go here, and then we'll do something that goes up to there. We could do that now, actually. Have I got any special chests? No. I really use these bad boys up. Okay, now we gotta double check how many iron we got. The idea is if there's going to be a bulwark or a bottleneck, the bottleneck will not be in the one place. The bottleneck will be in the other place. But before we put this down, we got to have at least 1 row, because it's going to be hard to get down there and look at everything. So we're going to wait on that. But it'll be here basically, and then yeah, let's see what we got. Oh boy, hard to remember everything. Okay, so now we need to make 9. And I need 45. Wait, that's not right. There we go. Hold on. Okay, so now I wanted to be able to walk between these, but I guess that's not too important. Yeah, this is a problem. We should be able to get around it. On the other hand, I can just walk on top of that. So what we could do is we could just do that. Since I'm going to walk on top of it anyway, right? Yeah, I guess. Maybe we could put a slab here or something and just go bloop. Well, this is only a temporary place to put these things, obviously. Alright, so the question is... Nope, I'm gonna have to go down. There we go. And we're gonna drop that off, and I gotta turn on... Ooh. Yeah. Alright, so this can go here. Uno, dos. And we'll do the others some other time. Uno, dos. I like the idea of having separate columns and then it all comes together in the end. Something like that. Of course, there could be problems if you've got 150 of these. But you see, now we have something we can do with this. And that's why we're working on this. Give me one or two of these here. So what we'll do is... Now, what were the other ones? To storage and to smelting. Now, some will go into smelting. Oh, they're all going to all over the place. We don't need the one with the vault right now, though. And that's a problem because we don't have... There we go. There's the seed we need. I've got seeds in very unusual locations. So the vault isn't going to do anything right now. But we've got it set up so that we can go to the vault later on. But we haven't set that up yet because we're still doing on this. So this will go... So right now we got that set up to do that. And then anything else that isn't in there will go down blue. And this is where the problem comes in because we need another chest. Yes, you heard me right. Another chest, and to go from there back to here. So what we'll need to do is we'll need to have it go out to this chest at the end. So that's where this comes in again. Yep, here we go again. Not sure how we could best do this. But since it's at the end of all the sorting out, after everything else has been sorted out, well, that's the point, is that everything else that's getting sorted out, it's all getting sorted out. Anything else will just go to an overage chest, and it won't actually go here, you see. It'll just go to sorting automatically. So what we can do, since that's storage, and there's the storage area, everything is going to go to storage if it's anything that doesn't normally go there. So what we'll do is we'll just automatically have it go up around like that when we're done. Well, we need iron pipes to do that. Iron pipes. And ba-dum. And then stupidly I was right there and I didn't get it. Okay, so this goes up, and then this goes around, and that's it. And then it just goes straight to storage. Now, there is a problem with this kind of methodology. The problem with this kind of methodology is eventually it's going to go very slowly when it comes out of here. It can't go any more than like 100 blocks. And then it goes back, but 100, then it goes up, and then... But yeah, it does go to storage, and... Now the problem is I need for this to stop so that I can set this up to connect to that. How are we going to do that? Oh, we're getting redstone. Okay, yeah, we got to just set this up now. Just going to have to turn these things off. Now the trick is... I got to get this to go here, but I got that over there. So what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to have it go around this way and come in there, which is going to be a little bit not working very well. But this is what happens, just have it happen that way, I guess. Alright, so we should just bloop, because it's done, that's why. Okay, is that everything? Okay, to storage. Gotta go up. Okay. And we ran out. Oh, and now that I think of it... Now that I think of it, we gotta do a bunch of other things. Besides having 10 more of these at least, we gotta have at least one wooden extract pipe. And then we'll need one of those guys. And we need also... I know, this is ridiculous. I'm not making too much sense here. We're not going to need anything bigger or more complicated than that, but we are going to have to do this. This goes to storage. Oh, I got up here. How did I get up here? It doesn't seem possible. Alright, so what we got is... Set it up over here. Set it up... Oh, thank you. And that should be going in there, so fix it. Bloop. Okay, so now... Why didn't that stack? Oh well. Alright, there we go. Now we got something. But, is this acceptable? Because we're going to have one going down there. And we have to have... I don't know what we have to have. It might be better if we put it off to the side or something. But we want that to be able to go somewhere. Just as those were going somewhere. Oh, and we need one for that too, actually. Now that I think of it. Okay. Might as well just start tearing the thing apart. This isn't the best setup. I have to stand on a garbage can to do this one. Alright. Okay, so what we could do... let's do these because these have to be done. they've got to eventually be... Nah. Well, that's why it won't go. Okay, that's good, but how are we going to set these up? Well, this gets replaced. I have more, don't I? I might as well just tear the whole thing apart. Oh, wait, I can't keep that one. Did I get it? I think I got it. Okay, so we have one here, which will turn those two on. And so we have to have one on here, but there isn't somewhere to put those quite yet. How are we going to do this? Well, one thing we could do is we could have a block on top of that and a switch in there, but I'd rather have the block over here. But if we do that, then this won't open. Maybe I don't think you can put them on the reverse side of a stair block, though. We don't even have a stair block. We haven't set up the stair blocks yet. Boo. Ugh. Okay, so what we could do... Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, is let's put that down there. Now, see, I have no way of knowing if that's working properly. Could it do that one and that one? I think the answer to that is no. Well, you know what we could do? We could put the smelting one over here. We could put the smelting one over here. Oh, no, we can't. Well, we could have it go out to here. That's a thought. Hold on. Use the right one. Yeah, so we'll need another iron one. I don't have an iron one on me. Thank you. Just take everything, huh? The craziness of Baccar Wozat at work. And it is crazy. And that is why I have a serious problem. That goes there. And this has to go out. To the smelting, which we'll do right now. And then we do this. Smelting won't be too many, right? By comparison, there'll be some, but there won't be too many, so one of those might be sufficient. Okay, so now we can put the cobblestone, which I have not forgotten about, on there, and it won't affect anything. If it affects anything, it's only that what's affected is it can't see that first one. But then we can see it over here, clicking on that. Alright. So now we can put the lever here, and that should do that one and that one. But what if it doesn't? Alright, I'll tell you what. Those are good. Now these two. Good. That's all we needed. And that one, of course, is going to work. There we go. We have a bizarre functioning device, but this sticks out a little too far. I only wanted it to stick out to there. Yeah, well, that's just how it goes. Now that we got that working the way we want it, or the way we want it to be wanted, now we got to figure out how we're going to do this. This goes to smelting. Well, we got that goes to storage. And we haven't finished getting it to go to storage yet. Because it's up there. Okay, I need something I could jump on, really. There we go. Oh, I didn't see that either. Okay, now. Yep. That's it. That's the one. Okay, so that's to the storage area, which sorts stuff out. But it's also sorting everything else out, including stuff that is to be, quote, smelted, unquote. What we need is a separate thing for the smelting. That's where it gets really, really complicated. I hate it, in fact. But first, let's move these out, because these are in the way. And I don't know what that... Okay, now the problem is we need a separate sorter for smelting. And this is it. Because this says the smelting goes this way, the smelting goes that way. We need a separate thing for smelting. But we haven't set those up over here yet to sort out yet. And that's what we're going to do next. First, I got to put this note back so we can say this is smelting, so I don't forget. And that's storage. We don't have a place to put the sign. That's fine. Okay, now we are getting somewhere with all this. So we got some that go to sorting, and we got some that go to smelting. And so that's what we'll do. But the first one is going to be regular items. This will be... So since this is green and that is white, it's the green and the white will do it. Like that. So if anything that doesn't go through those goes through blue, but it comes in through red, comes out through blue. But what about black and what about yellow? Well, black is, of course, to the vault, and yellow is to this. We don't have anything for that stuff. So that's where the seeds come in. The seeds for this and this are blank. Okay, now we are making this sense. I should leave this in here. And I have to manually put these back, because otherwise I don't know how they'll get sorted out yet, because we're not done with this stuff yet. Be back shortly. It's the next day. We're back. We're done. We're sort of done. I haven't tested it yet. Okay, we've made a lot of changes. Some of them are rather simple, and some of them are... I dropped that torch. I had a column here. I've removed the column. I put the column over here. And, oh, I forgot to... Wait a minute. I need another wood plank. There we go. Now we can get up here. Okay, so here's what happened. Oh boy. Okay, to the sortage. To the, you know, I could still put the sign over there. Goes to sorting, goes up here, turned on by that one. Goes through this iron pipe because it has to go next to another pipe. So it goes this way. I mean, I could have it go the other way, but I want this to go at the low level, the low angle, so it goes down here, and then it comes down there, and it's perfectly fine. Once it turns to cobblestone, it just goes in there. Nice and quick. Not the best way to do this, but it's the best way with what we have. Okay, so then... That still goes there. I haven't fixed that. Or rather, I don't know if I can fix that. That one that goes to the smelting. Everything that goes to smelting comes up here, goes up there, heads across. Now, we don't have a means of getting up there right now. But, nope, couldn't do it. But anyway, it goes up there, and it goes into this thing, which has all the stuff we had before. But now just there's one set for dust. You know, I'm just realizing that's not going to work. Oh, no, wait, it does work. See, because the point is we've got the two lines of dust are not there, but we got the 2 lines of dust here instead of over there. And see, we've also got the coal in this one. And in this one, we've got all the iron ores. Because we could probably put the ores on... No, there's only room for 3. So we put the iron ores on this one and the other ores as well. I like to have them all together, though. It makes it a little bit easier. And so all the ores will go to smelting. Half the dust will go to smelting, and all the coal and charcoal will go to smelting. And so here's where it all gets sorted out into 4 directions. Let's see. Black goes down there to that. White is everything else, because there's going to be other stuff that goes to here. We don't know what it is that's going to go there, but we'll have it ready. But it'll only go in there for the purpose of going in there. You know, extra ones of the cobblestone and such. Blue is this way, and blue and green go to the same thing. So that's because we don't have enough to put it all in one. So we have dust, and we line it up with the ore, and anything else we can add later on or not add or whatever. The point is blue and green go to the same thing down there. And so when it connects, it goes down to this pipe and heads down there, and there's further separation. There we go. It's all done. Now, there's a problem, because that still goes to that. That still goes to that, but we want it to go to over here. And so we're going to figure out a way to do that. I cannot, for the life of me, figure out the best way to do that. But what we should do... Let's see, we could go there, there, there. No, that won't work. Well, we could go that way and straight up. What we should have is something there that goes over that. And, yeah, okay, so we'll do it like that, I guess. Ah, see, this isn't going to work. Because there's only room for 2 there. We only need 2. Yeah, it's gonna have to be there. Uh-oh. Hadn't thought of that. Ah. Alright, we'll do it like that. This is not ideal. This is not ideal at all. I hate it! I don't want to do this. Alright, I'll tell you what, we'll just do this. But then it goes below that. Well, this is okay because it's above that, so it should be okay. Alright, fine. You've convinced me that this is the way that works the best. Who has convinced me? I don't know. It's short, it's to the point. Oh, crap. Well, we gotta fix that anyway, don't we? In fact, since this is the correct height, we could do this. But let me explain something here to you. I think that's going to work, and it goes all the way down there, and then it... but see, there's a problem. That starts there. It goes up, it goes around, it goes there, and then it turns left. It turns left because it's left. It's north. That's north. I thought that was north, but this is actually north. Not good. Not good. So, So what we got to do is we got to have more intermediate chests and things, which is exactly what I wanted to avoid doing. But is necessary because otherwise it'll take longer to get from A to B, and we can't have it take A to B. But these could be intermediate chests, and they could just be, let's see. Alright, fine. Wait. We don't need... Now the hell with it. This has been a while. It's going to drive people crazy, but it is crazy. So anything goes up there, and anything from there goes over here, and then from here it goes to here. And anything from there will go over there. And this is the stupidest thing imaginable, but it works. And now we just have to place these. And that's why I don't want to... I need a better way to place these. Alright, well, we'll sort this mess out first. Okay. Everything gotta be moved over one. Well, a little bit. Now it's going to the new location. Unfortunately, we haven't yet set it up, and we're not going to set it up just yet to do all these things that it's supposed to be doing. There we go. Because of the nature of everything. But what we can do is this and this. Uno, dos, tres. And we're not going to do the redundancy thing we did before. But what we got to do is we got to get... Well, it's faster to go over here, actually. Okay, so how this works. Doing, doing, and doing, doing. That way it guarantees to go there. It would be nice if we had some way of making a one-way pipe that always goes in one direction. I thought they used to have that for extra utilities too, but I'm probably wrong. It might have been extra utilities 1 or something else. And then we have to turn these off for the exact same reason. They have to go... Well, we'll have it go around that way just in case it goes too far and there isn't any room for anything left. Now, see, it's already going. And we've already got that going, but we have to turn this on in a minute. Okay, we're just about ready. Off it goes. Now, this, which is full of stuff, now we'll go here. Bloop. No! No. Put it here. Oh, how are we going to do that? Oh, I hadn't thought of that. Okay, maybe we could just have one. Maybe we'll just have... Oh, dabba 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 dabba. How do you remove the one but not the other? Can't be done. Okay, fine. Not that big of a deal. Yay. So now everything is piling into here. And now as it piles into there, we'll put that on. And we'll put that on. That should turn those on. Then we'll put that on for smelting. But let's hold off on smelting and going to storage just yet. I'm going to put this stuff away first. There's a lot to put away. There's a lot of stupid things to do. And I got some seeds that I don't need, that I do need. Put more there. Yeah, all that stuff from before. We don't have a way of putting all the seeds into there and to go through there. We could have had a 5th one of those to go into that, but it's not working. I sleep now because it's raining. Not very happy about rain, but we're getting some good FPS today because we still got the video settings on 16. And we're using Optifine F5, which I don't know if it's really all that good, but who cares at this point? Okay, so it's taking this stuff out, I think. Moving it all down there. Oh, I just realized what happens when it goes out the end and there's nothing there. In fact, that's another problem we've got. I didn't double check this. Ah! See, I rushed it. I rushed it, and gotta go to storage. Everything that's not blue, I mean everything else goes in blue, it goes to storage. Alright, well we got that anyway. And have we done that one? Okay, we've done that one. And we've done that one. So they're all done. Okay, good. We really don't even need the ones that go to the vault because we're not setting up the vault right yet, but that doesn't matter. Now they should be coming in from various places. Now the only thing we don't have is a means of getting, because that's in the way, a means of getting some of the other things into there so as to move that stuff. Because we got it set so that even if we could do another one. Wait. Black is charcoal. Not yellow. Why did I take a charcoal? I've got a charcoal right here. Yeah, yellow's not yellow's not charcoal. Forget that one. Black is charcoal. I don't know why I had that wrong. All right, now again, the problem is we've only got these going to this one so far. White? No, not white. Yellow. Only yellow goes to the, and so the only one that has yellow set up right now is cobble. All the other ones are blank. Yeah, and that's on purpose. But see, now we can have some of these going through. And we don't have them yet. So we can only do one of these at a time? That's not very helpful. See, the problem is it would be really easy to just have a hopper there and you put it on top, but then how do you turn on that lever? It'll be hard to get there. Smelting is still blank. Oh! And I have that on. I didn't know I had it on. I wanted to see that it was setting it up. Yeah, okay, it's setting it up. Okay, this is... how's that doing? It's up to 400. Let's get that moving as well. Okay, now we get to see this stuff in action. And of course, it's a problem because we don't have anything set up there yet. We could maybe set one up there, but we should probably wait until we get half of the load at least. Are these going in here? We don't have one yet. We don't have it set up yet. We turned it on. We were going to turn it on, but we didn't. Okay. Oh boy. 2 gears. One more bunch of those. One of these and one of these. Oh. And we need 1 glass. Glass should go into smelting. I mean, sand should go into smelting. Okay, ba-dum. I'm all clumsy today. Okay, here we go. Now, how are we going to set this up? Well, this is a very simple thing. Bloop and bloop. And there we go. And now at last we get to see the opening of some new imaginary disaster. It should work, and it should go down into the hoppers. Unfortunately, I don't like the idea of using hoppers. Maybe we could set it up with a bunch of transfer nodes, but There are problems with doing lots and lots of transfer nodes and a bunch of pipes. Lazy crafting? What? Oh, the auto bench, yeah. That wasn't very nice of them. And so anything goes in there will go out through there, and there isn't anything. So if anything comes out there, well, then we don't have it set up. But we should have like an overage chest or something. Now, we had an extra chest sitting around, so we can have an overage chest. Just in case something happens. Just in case something happens, we get an overage chest. Okay, good. And so I just make more auto workbenches, and as they pile up, I can add more things. And we'll be working on that off camera. And we'll be working on a lot of things off camera. And that's the next thing we gotta do, because we've already put those. We got some not yet smelted. Have we got a little bit. Yeah, so we could get started on all those, and we gotta have somewhere to put these things. I don't know what or where. Stairs have been added. We add stairs. No stairs yet. How long before the stairs get added? I don't know. That just goes straight into there. That's how I wanted it. Well, it's getting that time, and we're done with the episode. We've talked a very long time, and I'm getting hungry. So we'll see you next time. And remember, be very careful when setting things up, because you're going to lose items. It just happens. Well, next episode we should be taking care of some additional things that are going to need to be done, hopefully. And until then, see you next time. Bye-bye.